Welcome back to another episode of
Litol Women!
I'm Alee.
I'm Myra.
And I'm Yani.
And for today, we will be talking about romantic relationships. So as all of you know, Valentine's Day is right around the corner and it is the month of love, the season of love. Love is in the air. So, how would you define relationships? So, for me, the traditional relationship is you get into a relationship so that you get married in the end.
Define relationship muna. Kasi you keep on saying the word relationship to define the word relationship. So relationship, what we're talking about here is romantic relationship. It's like, partners, stuff like that. Forever and ever, amen, Disney stuff.
For me, relationships is something like super commitment, like something that leads to children or maybe a mission that you guys have differently, maybe like a business or like a bond for long term.
You said for you, romantic relationship is about leading to marriage already. How about puppy love? Do you consider that romantic relationship?
Oh.
It's not leading to, it's about knowing someone else. Having a special someone or a special friend.
See, I think kasi when you think about romantic relationship, it's the commitment, like the long-term commitment. Pero there's romantic relationship, like mom said, puppy love, and basta there's the romantic element on it.
Like in your age.
Who?
For teens. Alee.
Because
this, how do you find it? Like, what about like having special friends? So
What special friend?
With the heart out there, having a romantic relationship at your age. What is your expectation from it?
Okay, for us we have like relationship. The one that I said a while ago, it's like super commitment in the future, something like that. There is also one, I'm not sure if it was made in our generation, but it's mutual understanding. It's when you guys are in a relationship but you know that you don't want commitment.
Di ba you have MU na before?
No.
Really?
Do you have MU?
No, the
No,
term.
no.
The term.
Oh, the term? Maybe when I was in college.
Oh.
So there was.
Yeah, but not high school. No, I was thinking like you can, di ba there's MU? How I understand it, there's MU. There's no commitment. The next, if there is a commitment, then you are already dating or girlfriend, boyfriend. So
Or in dating.
yeah. So like exclusively dating. Is that how it is for you in your teens, like for high school?
Well, for me, I can't really speak for everyone, but it's like MU, and then dating is like the talking stage, or it's talking, and then dating, and then relationship. I don't know, there's like many stages.
What do you mean talking? What's that
Like,
even
you guys
mean?
are just like talking, like casual, but you see them as like a potential something, like you
But do
guys
you both
go.
know? You both know, like, so we're talking?
I don't think so.
Define the talking.
You guys just talk, like you talk, like you feel for yourself. You feel that there's something.
It's your own,
Yeah.
your own judgment, the term talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in your age, it's like for boyfriend, girlfriend stuff at your age, high school. Isn't it like getting to know the other person still, but not leading already to marriage? I was kind of
Oh, when she
because-
said it a while ago.
Yeah, I was like, marriage already? High school pa lang. So, I don't know. I don't know, Ali. I don't know. I was kind of surprised.
That's not like the thing that we're all looking for. Yes, it's not like the goal of everyone. But I think that's like the traditional goal. But not that. I'm not sure. In your generation, was it like the thing that like you need to get married, something like that?
Wait, I'll bring you the college.
No, actually, I
just
like
graduated.
listening to
The
you guys.
the college girl over here. Get in the conversation.
Okay. What are you talking about?
No, I was because at the beginning of this, and then because Ali, you said that when you have a romantic relationship, it will already lead to marriage and then the kids. I go, oh my gosh, what happened to the
To everything in
teens?
between.
To the teens relationship? So I just still cannot, get it.
I
At your
think
age.
I think she's just projecting. Like that's how they view romantic relation.
No, it's like, for example,
I
what
get
if
your
you
point
get
na.
a relationship, Ali, high school? It's not, doesn't mean that I'm allowing you or something, or
Yeah.
I'm not allowing you. It's just that, what is your, why do you get into that? Okay. What is your expectation?
To get
Oh,
married
mine?
according to her previous
No,
definition.
that's not for like there are different um like end goals for that. Maybe marriage, maybe like you guys get together just because of feelings or something. Maybe you see like stability. I'm not sure. It really depends on the person.
For you,
I don't really have a goal.
specifically.
I'm just like if there's something then okay, but if there's none then okay.
Alright, got you.
So you're happier if there's none.
It depends on the person. If it's a healthy relationship wherein you don't have like conflicts. I mean, it's okay to have conflicts, but you guys have to handle it well. What the
It's like 14, girl.
Oh, she's 16.
Okay.
Stop
How about
counting.
you, Yani?
Romantic relationships. I think before there used to be a definite definition, but as I matured, I'm just like, whatever goes is it.
Mm.
Right? I don't
So,
know.
what is this thing that you mentioned before about that term? Quaranfling?
Oh, quaranfling is a new term that I think came up at quarantine. I mean,
Yeah, of
'cause
course.
It's quaranfling.
Where else would it come up from? It's literally quarantine and fling. So when you hear the word fling, what is the definition in your generation, siguro?
In our work, fling is just one night stand. You could have gone all the way, or with physical or no physical. It's a fling.
Di ba fling is like, fling, you fling them out. Baka that's where it came from.
Is it like flick?
After-
Flick?
Parang
flick
like
ba
just
yun?
one and then tapos na. Parang,
No, I heard
It's a
fling.
flicker?
I heard fling first in Greece. Di ba?
Oh.
Where they're, in the Grease movie, they did a summer fling. The girl and the guy,
Oh.
and then they met again in the high school, and they're in the same high school na pala.
Mm.
So what I understand with fling is like, for a time,
Oh, seasonal.
like, it was good for a time, but it's not gonna move forward or like mature afterwards.
Oh, I was thinking fling like something temporary or like something that you don't see as long term, not too much commitment, not serious, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, comment down below what your definition of fling is. We are curious as well.
So has it been happening like during the quarantine? You fill me in, guys. Do they are there like lots of relationships formed during the quarantine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some are serious, some aren't.
Yeah, I don't know how people do it. Like, you're on your phone, and then some people, I don't know, maybe I just prefer kasi the old
Physical.
school. Yeah, the physical way.
Mm.
Because you also see their parang demeanor and stuff like that, charisma. Pero a lot of people have been getting into a relationship in this quarantine, and they meet them in the quarantine. I mean, the quarantine has been going on for how many months? So that's how they bonded, and they actually meet like safely just once in real life.
So
Ganun.
it's like they meet virtually first time ba, or they've known each other before.
Depends on
Yeah.
them.
Ah.
Depends if they want like quaranfling as their label of sorts, just like to see where it would go since quaranfling is like just for quarantine.
No, but when it became super popular was the start of quarantine, because people were just lonely.
Filling the void. Yeah.
So they were like, oh, quaranfling, sa quarantine lang. We thought quarantine would be 1 month lang. So, diba in the start of the quarantine, they said, we're just gonna do lockdown for a month, and then it just spanned and spanned and spanned. So, people at the start of the quarantine said, oh, let's sino G mag-quaranfling just for the quarantine, just to like have a connection or a romantic connection. I think it's filling in nga the lack of physical connection with everyone around us.
So like the person asks sino G, or it's like the person feels first the other person virtually.
Oh.
Depends on them. I think they can either use it as a label or as something to start that. Like, are you G, Quaranfling, or like during the relationship you're like so this is a Quaranfling, and they're like, yeah, parang, yeah.
No,
Isn't it awkward?
No, I'm part of like Facebook groups and yung mga groups na mga sad people.
Ba't ka nandiyan?
Kasi it's so amusing to watch. It's
Amusing to watch sad people though. No, isn't it awkward?
Yung mga singles,
Are you
no,
G,
they're just joking when they post usually. Like, they post, actually, it's just half joke, half meant. You know when jokes, when they just put it out there. Siguro they just manifest a relationship by saying, I'm G to Quaranfling. Pero, yeah, it's just usually, I think it's more of a joking manner.
Oh.
Pero it became like a phenomenon na talaga.
Really? So they ask that generally to people. Parang it's like an announcement.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's to
Yeah.
a specific person. Like,
Oh, I don't know.
hey,
I've
G,
never
are you-
encountered someone saying, are you G to Quaranfling?
so people put it out there.
Yeah.
Oh, gulay. Okay. So because in our case, something came to my mind. It's like when you ask the person, are you G to Quar? No, it's different pala. Because in our case,
Okay.
the boys usually ask if they want one level up. They would ask this question. May pag-asa ba ako?
Well,
Filipino movie. Let's go.
That's
Cute.
I don't know if they still ask you that.
Ano yun? Ano yung they ask you in the middle of like talking, like what Ali said, will be like, may pag-asa ba ako?
Yeah, they're still talking, and then there's still maybe start of dating, and then the guy would ask, may pag-asa ba ako? But for me it's kind of off. I must say that it happened to me. It's kind of off if the guy or the one person would ask at the start, at the like first quarter of the knowing each other. Parang it seems for me it's like it's trying to, that person is already trying to secure the other person. So parang before I do any effort, I make any effort, I would like to know first where I stand. So parang may pag-asa ba?
Ang daming ganyan nowadays.
Oh, man.
I mean, from my observation, like when I talk to my friends, they want to know muna if they have pag-asa before they actually go. And I don't know what you guys think about that, because in one hand, you'll be like, it's just so that people don't waste time. Pero in the other hand, it's like, hindi niya e-effortan yung person.
It's like you only do effort once you know it's there.
How do they ask you?
How do they ask?
During your time.
During my time, parang ang tanda ko na.
Because my time, that's really how they say it. How they ask it. May pag-asa ba?
There's some guys who just out, like your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Then they outrightly ask after like the friend, like just to get out of the friend zone. Or like, siguro to declare they have other intentions.
Oh, like the guy would, or not the guy or the girl.
Either, or whoever.
One
Yeah.
party
One party.
would immediately put out the feelings there and check if what is the reaction of the other party.
Yeah, and it just gives the other party the opportunity to reject even though they haven't felt it.
Oh, that's
You get it? Like,
risky.
it's just a no na, pero you didn't give like, because you said it outright for me in my head. You said it outright. Then, parang that person already has the stigma na, this person might develop feelings, so I should stay away from that person so that I don't hurt them, pero kasi I rejected them na. I don't know.
Oh, so that means it's half cook when the other person is being asked at the start of
What do you mean,
going
half
out. I mean,
They haven't gone out yet.
oh, they haven't gone out.
It's
yet.
their way to ask you if you want to go out.
It's weird.
Yeah.
So, parang people are in a hurry.
Parang let me open the door muna and then let's see if there's something inside. Pero let's close the door when there's
On the other hand, that's clever though.
Why?
Because like right now, we cannot just really waste time.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
Mm.
and effort so much. I think that's more practical, although not romantic or not so,
Oh,
you know,
true.
Yeah,
no,
there's
not so tiyaga.
yeah, and there's no time for the other party, the person being asked to develop feelings. Right?
Yeah.
Just in case that person would or considered it.
True. Isang bagsakan is like, but if you like give them time, I feel like it might happen. I remember like seeing a study in when one person confessed and then the other person would slowly fall in love with that with the person that confessed with to them. And I was like, "Oh, so maybe isang bagsakan isn't nice." I'm not sure though.
Mm.
I didn't get anything.
Oh,
It could be isang bagsakan from one party confessing, and then it could be isang bagsakan rin from the other party to accept or not.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
Oh, that's the term, isang bagsakan lang.
No, I just heard it from
no,
Ali.
it's just
Mm.
yeah.
Like you just put it out there. I'm
Mhm.
So for the people who agree or disagree with this opinion, like this notion of you confess before you have developed any sort of like before you date, siguro, is that okay with you or not? Kasi that's what we've been talking about, right? Usually, in the movies, diba they date muna and then that's when the person confesses. Like after like 3 to 4.
Mm-mm. Oo.
No?
So that's how it's supposed to go.
No, but I don't
Especially
know.
now, because you really don't need to date because there's already virtual.
What do you mean?
During the Quaranfling, it's you don't need to physically go out. So you can already have been talking to each other for 3 times and then ask the other person or feel the other person. So yeah, it can happen. There's a also a the same thing. That similar
Experience.
Phenomenon.
yeah, virtual, but now it's virtual, no? Virtual is like you see each other. You see the other person live. During our time, it's more of telebabad.
Huh?
What's that on TV?
No,
Telebabad.
telephone.
Okay. Nakababad sa telephone.
Yes.
Okay.
But that one is more tricky because you don't see the other person, but you're speaking to the other person.
Oh.
Yeah. So actually, it can work because the voice can say the other person's feelings, diba? You just listen to the voice. You don't see the other
It's like blind
other person.
dating.
It's not because you're already doing telebabad with each other for how many times. So it's not blind date. And
No,
you
but
know the
it's
other
like dating
person.
without knowing how they look like.
Oh, that one, usually when you do telebabad, you've met
Okay.
or your
Ah.
classmates, and then they do telebabad after school. So that is how they date pala para hindi and more, and then after that siguro at the end of the week they go out. So that is
Ah.
how they develop their relationship also. Telebabad.
Okay, I wanna ask.
Oh.
Really curious. What is the one most romantic thing that happened to you,
Ooh.
Ma?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Why?
Is it me? Me again? Ayaw mo na, Yani. Parang,
There's nothing.
parang hindi na bagay akong mag-answer ng ganyan.
Ikaw yung may most experience sa atin eh.
Para bang lola. Nagkukwento pa.
or like what is something you want kunyari there's a party that wants to court us. What is something you want the other party to do? I know our parents really appreciate when they're given food. Like
when the
pastries.
parents are considered
Yeah,
in
when
the gift.
when the parents also have a gift.
How about the mom also receives a flower? Oh, that's
The
something.
flower is gonna wilt.
Oh,
She
yeah.
just wants to be in the picture also.
Ako?
Kasi
Actually, I don't want to be, but I'm there because I'm the one's driving at the moment.
so you want
Yeah.
gasoline payment, parang ganun.
Reimbursement. Kasi sa travel. Hindi kasi pinick up.
No, actually, I don't like them being picked up. I
Why?
bring them.
Ah.
No, especially like, for example, sige, when it's prom or grad ball, I'd rather that us parents will bring our girl to the venue. Not my girl being picked up from those. I don't know what you think about these co-moms, co-parents. Um, I I think it's also healthy for them to be picked up, no? Especially if the other set of parents are there, or parent is there.
Mm.
But in my case, I don't know. My experience with them, I just when they ask, uh, like the other person is arranging pickup, and then I'd say no, we'll bring you to the venue.
Yeah.
Oh, but if like they pick you up, you'll know them. Like if they just tell the girl to go down or like to go out of the house, you'll be like, "What?"
The only
Yes.
time that mom didn't bring me to the venue was in our grad ball. And the thing is kasi when I arrived in the grad ball, she's there naman kasi because she's an usher. So like, she let the guy bring you to the venue, pero like pagdating naman dun parang,
Ako yung nasa
hey,
gate.
hey,
Ako yung nasa
mahay, walay.
Oo nga.
Diba? Siya pa yung nabibigay ng ng souvenir. Tapos dalawa pa yung nakuha ko
No,
kasi.
I consider myself lucky to be having that opportunity to experience also their prom, as a parent officer. Pero like other parents who are not in the venue, it's also good. Because what I know, they maybe that's the pick up stay. There is this pick up portion, and then their experience is that fixing their kid, going to the party, and then yun. I don't know what happened. No, kami went to this prom day. I'm so sorry for you, Ali. You don't have any prom or grad ball.
So for anyone out there who's willing to organize a grad ball or a prom for the batch, what's your batch?
22. Yeah.
2022, we really appreciate it. And I'm also an events host, so
Wow.
nag-plug na.
Yeah.
How about you, Yani? I was actually curious. I'm curious about your college years.
Alam mo ba,
What? You
my
been
high
with
school
her?
years is more
Oh.
more eventful than my
Oh.
her face. She looked like she was gonna come after.
She was like, really, bro?
Right? I don't know. I had more.
Is
Yeah,
it?
I think so.
Maybe because like you're focusing on your career, like your self goals.
No, I think her because why? Because your college, you're with your group. You're with your gang. You're having fun now with your band. So that's why I don't know. Wala bang ibang nagpaparamdam sa'yo?
That's so.
No, high school kasi, I feel like it was more exciting because we had soiree. And we had all of that, that segmented interaction with a different party that that was separate from our school life. Pero now in college, I mean, we're from an all-girls school kasi. So that's where we're coming from. Baka kasi sabihin nyo, ano ba to, hindi nag-interact sa we don't. So, and me, I prefer kasi, guys. So, in college naman, everything's just so muddled. I don't know if I'm being approached or not, Like, everything's so like, you guys are friends, you guys are org mates, you guys are classmates, schoolmates, whatever, course mates, ganun. And in my head kasi I really segment people like, oh, this person is like this person is like this. So I feel like when they try to cross, I'm just like, this person is my org mate. Alam mo yun, parang it doesn't, I think I'm kinda dense when it comes to those stuff. Pero in college, I've dated. Parang, just to put it on the record, because you might think I'm not, I'm boring.
I think for me, things happen for a reason. So if it happened, it happened. It didn't happen. It means that it's not supposed to happen. So yeah, it's about destiny out there. So things don't accidentally happen.
Yeah, yung destiny ko nga lang ang tagal.
Do you want a destiny, diba?
No, I'm not thinking about it. Yep, PSA. This is an official announcement.
What's PSA?
Public service announcement.
Oh.
It's usually used in news.
What's your PSA?
I am not actively looking for someone right now, contrary to the rest of my life prior. How about you, Ali?
That is okay.
How about me?
Like, do you think
Looking
you're
for
gonna...
someone?
Kunyari, mom's not here. Do you think you are looking for a
I'm not
relationship?
here.
Looking for a relationship? No, I don't like the commitment. I'm still 16. It depends though. What?
I'll go.
It depends. Oh, come on.
Cut her out of the...
It depends the what. That's the more interesting part of it.
It's getting
I
hot
mean-
now. Go ahead.
Because for me, since it's still a long time, you might wanna like break up with the person or something. One thing I don't like about relationships is there's a breakup, and like I don't like pain, heartbreak, ooh, boo, hoo. Yeah, but like in friendships, you don't like have that. That's why I prefer friends or like maybe that's why people pick. That's why people pick no label so that there's no pressure to stay committed. Yeah.
No label.
Yeah.
Alright, so generally, romantic relationship is about having a special someone with or without label.
To put it generally, yeah. I think. Yeah. I mean, for you guys, romantic relationship, does it need to have an end point, or are you more like go with the flow?
Go with the flow.
Oh.
It depends on
The
the
age.
age.
Ah.
Kasi like if like you're working already, done with school, it can't be go with... I don't know if I'm not sure but for me, it's like it can't be always go with the flow already. You're so, aged. How come you're...
Expired.
if you want, you can still go around. I mean, don't have someone special. Just have parties, ganon, and date people, but no commitment.
How? When you're
you don't
working?
When
want-
you're old?
if you want to go with the flow.
Okay. So don't go with the flow with someone.
If you are committed with someone, it's not about going with the flow. It's about plans already. But if you are not ready to commit, then you just go with the flow. Don't commit.
Oh, go with the flow means no commitment.
Yes, go with the flow with others and have fun. Enjoy the experience.
Oh. I'm more on like a Jesus take the wheel type of girl. Like
So because you're 16.
Oh.
Okay, just to have like this short end to the discussion. Just one answer per person. What's something that will turn you off kaagad? Like, kunyari, you're not married. Like, when you were dating.
Sige, ako bang una? Kasi matagal ba yun eh. Baka mag-iisip pa ako.
Oh, sige.
Ikaw na muna.
Let's do it by
Wait,
age.
what's
Let's
the
do it by age.
question? Turn off?
Yeah, turn off. Kaagad. Like, it's a deal breaker. Like, no.
Oh, if he's mean to people. Or like if he treats you, he acts differently when he's with you. I mean, that's okay, but it's weird. Like, so what's the real you? Gets?
Yeah.
You want to know the person 100% so that you know what you're gonna deal with. Especially if your end goal is marriage or something. You want to know if nga, diba? Or like if you want to spend your life with them kahit walang marriage, ganon. You want to know what you're gonna deal with and how to deal with it. Just in case, you know? Yeah.
How about you, Yani?
For me, the first thing that came into my head was smoker.
Oh, same.
Or like not willing to change that kind of habit when the person's with me. And the second one is not emotionally mature.
Like how?
Like they
Angry.
they get angry. Like they're very emotional in a negative way siguro.
So they can't like control how much emotion they put out, something like that.
Yeah, kasi my primary consideration is the person will compliment me primarily as a talkative person and as a person who is emotional. So I am emotional, so I'd like someone who isn't very emotional.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how about you, mom? The turn off.
Being full of himself or full of herself. It's all about herself. It's all about himself.
How did that turn out? It's
So how's your marriage? Joke lang.
It's full of myself. Yeah.
Okay, so romantic relationships might differ for different people, and these are just all our opinions and then from all of our experiences. If you do have further questions or clarifications, or if you want to talk about it, please do comment it down below. Keep an open discourse and friendly discourse there in the comments, but we really appreciate it, and we'd love to hear your answers as well as to how our topics went throughout this entire episode. So thank you again for watching, guys. I'm Yani,
I'm Alee.
I'm Myra.
and this has been
Little Women!